Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Josh, and you're here for another reaction. And today we are reacting to Thor.
Disclaimer, it's the same day that I've watched Iron Man 2.
Yeah, so
it's literally like 3 hours later.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we finished up about
an hour ago.
Yeah, we finished about an hour ago. Had something to eat, come back, and we're ready to crack on. So there isn't much really to get into because it's sort of like we know Coulson's gone to New Mexico, and the hammer of what was suggested to be the hammer of Thor was there.
Yeah, there's a big fat hammer.
Big fat hammer. And what do you know about Thor?
I think that side of the universe or his characters all about Greek mythology or Norse mythology. Big hammer, only he can wield the hammer. I think he can do lightning with the hammer. Might be wrong. Natalie Portman's in this film, or someone that looks like Natalie Portman. There's 2 actresses who I think are very similar.
Is it Natalie Portman and who? Is it Kate Beckinsale? No, not Kate Beckinsale. No, your woman from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley. Yeah, I always get that. I used to get those two like quite mixed up.
Yeah.
It's like how someone said the other day, like which was like a Twitter thing. Who do you get mixed up with, like with celebrities wise? And I always thought it was me. I didn't think I always get mixed up with Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
I used to, for me, they're the same entity. Like, so.
Yeah, and apart from that, I know his brother's Loki, who I thought originally was supposed to be evil, but then I see memes and stuff like that, and it appears he becomes later like a goodie or a laughing character. I don't know. Yeah, we'll find out in about.
Well, Loki's the god of mischief, so
okay.
It's sort of in the name. He sort of jumps in between, sort of being whatever the fuck he wants to be.
Didn't know that, so thank you.
It's fine. That is Norse mythology.
Just quit this now.
So otherwise not much then.
Yeah, not much. I'm pretty sure he's got 2 films and he's in the Avengers, probably all the Avengers, and he probably appears in some other films.
Alright, okay. Well, if that's all you know, then let's jump into this. Guys, we're going to jump into this now, so hope you enjoy this and we'll see you on the other side. Why do you always laugh at that little fucking thing I do? Like it's my catchphrase. Since you've said it, I've now been saying it. I say that now, and it's now my catchphrase, and I don't fucking like it. What else can I say? What would you want to say? To the camera. You have to say it to the camera, whatever you say.
I don't know, but I'm on like a Facebook meme group, and it's called Obscure Simpson Characters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really funny.
And that's your...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
I'll show you a video from the group after. It's like really good and funny.
Also, I forgot to mention last video, anyone here, is that we lost the headphones, so that's why he's using my other headphones and he has one on and one off. So I think it looks a bit weird, but it works, so that's all that matters.
Where did he come from?
Where did he come from?
Where did he come from?
No, do we find out the name of his planet?
Yeah, cool shit.
I'm guessing he's come from his planet.
Oh, has he? Who knows? Oh, God. I reveal too much, and now when I don't reveal things, you just...
Once, mankind accepted a simple truth.
I knew that was Norse mythology.
That they were not alone.
Doesn't it look like a White Walker?
A little, yeah, it does, yeah.
Or the Night King.
So I forget even he's like, I've seen him over the years turn into even more handsome, but then I go back like he's still just as handsome. It's a weird situation.
My firstborn. So long in...
Oh my. Oh my.
Frost giants. Our defenses, and it will be sealed.
As king of Asgard.
But you're not king!
Loki looks so unbothered.
If they found a way to
penetrate Asgard's defenses
Oh,
once.
he's in
Who's to
the
say they
Hobbit.
won't try again? Next time.
Who? What? One of the.
Exactly.
There's nothing
The
you can do
reddish hair
without
guy.
Yeah.
flying
Is he?
father.
Is he in the Hobbit?
One of the
No,
dwarves.
no. I know that.
I think he
We're
is.
going to Jotunheim.
Is that Idris Elba?
Idris,
Sorry.
Could
Find out.
You're dressed warmly enough.
Sort of come in with half an understanding of it, just from like.
We shouldn't be
Just off Norse law.
Well, no, just popular culture.
Oh.
It's just massive, isn't it, Marvel? So you can't avoid it.
Hmm.
You can't avoid seeing the memes. Maybe the odd clip here or there. They're all dead, aren't they?
As in the Frost Giants, or as in.
You've come a long way
No.
to die,
No, apparently not.
Asgardians.
I
Run back home, little princess.
Not even a bit of blood on him, or guts or anything.
It's got.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're impervious to guts and blood on you after you go through some creature's fucking head.
Father. Hey!
You're unworthy!
That makes sense. He's a fucking savage, Hogan, isn't he?
Whoa, does he need CPR? Because I totally know CPR. Yes, I did.
Do you recognise her?
Hi.
Yeah.
Just taking a little blood.
How dare you
TV show.
attack the son of Odin?
Need some help.
The mighty!
Yeah, do you remember 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh
You
yeah,
remember
she's
the daughter that wants to have sex?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm so sorry. We're making this on purpose.
Did it work?
Stanley again.
Yep. Just expect to see him at some point. Up until his death.
This is where we left off.
Coulson, yeah.
My ex. Bad with relationships. They're the only
Single.
clothes I had that would fit you.
It will suffice.
I'm guessing that's going to play a
Welcome.
major
His
part.
mortal form
I
has
mean-
grown weak.
Two very
I
attractive
need
people
sustenance.
opposite each other. What the fuck do you expect? It has to happen.
Aftermath of the battle, I went into the temple.
Oh yeah, he didn't get a
Found
frostbite.
baby. Alfie's son.
Laufey's son.
God!
That was dramatic. What are you laughing at?
Do you remember in IT Crowd when Reynolds is being tried in court? He fakes a heart attack and he's just on the floor.
That I.
This ridiculous man who keeps opening his eyes whenever he thinks no one's looking.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
Sorry, Izzy, little.
This is going on Facebook. Smile.
What did it look?
He's dangerous, Jane.
He's also very handsome.
That as well.
So make your decision, Jane.
Well,
Jane Foster. Eric Selvig. Darcy.
so like that, even that transferred from Asgard, the kissing on the hand thing. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Of course he did.
I knew the scientist, pioneer in gamma radiation. Shield showed up. He wasn't heard from again.
To do that.
Shady.
I'm gonna get everything back.
Expert in gamma radiation.
Let me
Who else
contact
do you
one
know
of my
is like from
colleagues.
gamma
He's had some
radiation?
dealings with you.
Bruce Banner.
They took your
I was
laptop
going to say
too.
Professor Frink.
You can't keep getting away with it!
All Father, we must speak with you urgently.
He did. Wow.
I need a horse.
We don't have horses.
I'm not quite sure yet.
I thought she hit someone else. I honestly forgot. For a second there, I thought she hit someone.
Like a nice done Rosen bridge?
More like a rainbow bridge.
Maybe that's what America are actually based on. Thinking about it, Norse mythology has been around for so long. Maybe they based it on the Rainbow Bridge on Rainbow Course.
To seeing him like
And your brother.
These Marvel films have some great
what hope is there for
actors.
Thor?
Well, as in like this scene, or as in
All, everything, all the films.
yeah. Well, think about it, this is 10 years ago now, so these are people not at the start of their career, but they have kind of at least near the start of their career. So that is Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
He came from I think Home and Away.
Really?
He started off on Home and Away, and then he
They would have hauled.
Can he only fly with the hammer?
remember he took his
eyes up
powers
high
away from
with a
him,
gun.
Yeah.
but he can only fly with them, yes.
Oh,
What have we got? There's a massive electromagnetic
Jeremy
surge
Renner.
coming off that thing. Systems are barely coping.
his character.
Do you remember Renner's character's name is? Apart from Clint Barron was...
Hawkeye?
Yes, correct.
He looks so sad there.
What, who?
Thor.
Thor, yeah.
You tell me where you received your training. Pakistan? Chechnya? Afghanistan?
Father is dead.
I felt sorry for Loki for a bit, but now I think he's a dick.
I am.
I've seen the way she looks at you.
Oh, yeah.
Two Boilermakers.
Two Boilermakers.
Boiler.
What's that?
I don't know. So that's beer with... What could you...
Whiskey, I'm guessing.
A glass of beer mixed with a shot of whiskey. Fucking Americans.
Disgusting!
You're gonna come back drunk together.
Oh my god. Is he okay?
He's fine. He made his ancestors proud.
Ah,
It's a fire, Josh. What that means.
I come up here sometimes when I get
Drake, he thought he made his ancestors proud.
Just even looking at his drawings.
I know.
What is that? Tell me more.
There is Midgard, which is Earth.
Breathing very heavily, which you can see.
He's got a hangover.
Oh, he's fucking dying.
Oh, how cute those two are together. This is almost like
You're very welcome.
an awkward morning after, except Thor doesn't realise it's awkward.
Yeah, he has no idea.
The base, we've got Xena.
My friend!
Chilling.
Nice.
Jane, you have to leave.
what are you gonna do?
I'm staying here.
Darcy, you can
Thor's gonna
stay.
fight with us.
Thor's got to get that. He's got to get that. Don't think the shield would have been much good anyway.
Wait!
Give him CPR.
She did say she knows CPR.
No, Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy, I mean, yeah.
Love it. Darcy just jumped in right now and just started like.
Move it, bitch!
His best friends are there, but the one warning him is some bird he met the other day.
Mew Mew. Yeah.
No.
Be honest with me.
Know this, son of Cole. You and I, we fight for the same as well. This day forward, you can count me as your ally.
Wait, I need to debrief you.
Wait, did they drive there or did he fly?
He flew with her, and then he didn't bring anyone else. His mates.
Then we are stranded.
I'm not. I must go back to Asgard, but I give you my word.
Oh,
there we go.
Don't tell me it was that woman. When we're finished here, I'll pay her a visit myself.
It's gone.
Still waiting for him. Just left her. I'm going back to Havana, right? Come on.
Imagine it just say it, just search and drive off, leave it there.
Kind of reminds me a bit of Monsters Inc. where they shred the door.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh.
But then
Obviously he rebuilds it, doesn't he?
yeah,
And he puts the last splinter in. Kitty, kitty.
I'm expecting something similar to happen. She wants her as a daughter-in-law.
How is he?
You've already made me proud.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Can you see her?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Should blame her, just
I mean, no, I do not blame her at all.
do you remember at school we did like a whole term on James Bond pre-sequence credits in English?
No? Did we? What pair of English? When?
I can't remember.
Was it what? As in GCSE, A levels?
No, before that. I don't know if it was Miss Prino or it was Mr. Foley.
What, we just...
Yeah, I don't know if I was a knowing.
We watched the pre-credits
The
to James... Oh, hold on.
Oh, you do remember? The whole thing was about the pre-sequence credits.
Oh my god!
And it's only popped into my mind because you were talking about post-credits or middle credits thing.
Oh, who was that?
It might have been Prina. That's a weird module.
How did he get away with that?
I don't know. Didn't we go to see the James Bond film at the cinema?
We did. We went to see Casino Royale.
Royale.
Yeah. That makes sense a little bit.
Why though?
And why we saw Casino Royale, I mean.
No, yeah, I mean, why did we...
I just want to make sure that they haven't got a mid one first.
It looks like it. Okay.
Hold on, wait for it.
Get your thing over the sound.
There we go, there we go.
Okay, I've got to wait till the end now.
Yeah. So I guess I'm talking to them. Yeah. So I don't know why they did that, but I guess we did, so... Can't really... Oh, yeah, that was a strange... Why? What was it about that the pre-credits
I don't know.
to do with English?
I really can't remember.
Because I'm pretty certain it was year 9. I'll remember, hold on. Because we went to see it in the cinema, and I remember when I can just...
Ask Lewis.
I'll just search Casino Royale. I was about to search a fucking...
No, but yeah, 2006.
That was 2006?
Yeah.
2004, 2005.
Wait, check it. Double check it. I'm pretty sure it's 2006. Which would have made me like 13.
Casino, come on. 36, you're right. So that was... when? You know, that was Royale. When did it come out? In 2006. That's what we need to work out.
It would have been summer blockbuster, I'd imagine.
But we would have gone during the summer.
No, it would have gone like summer's like maybe.
Yeah. This is when was it released? Come on. November 16th, 2006. So that was before Christmas. So that was right? 2004 going to 2005, 2005 going into 2006. So that means it was 2006 going into 2007, which we saw was year 9. It was year 9. So it would have been, and in year 9, I don't know if we had Prina yet. We probably would have had Prina. I did have Prina in year 9, I don't think.
Yeah, I think we did because that's when we were all part of OWN.
I thought we did that when. I'm gonna have to cut this entire thing. Maybe let's talk about that.
Talking shit, talking shit, talking shit.
There, but I thought I got her in year 10 for the first time.
Did they have English split into sets at that point? I don't think so. It was by form, wasn't it?
Maybe because year 10 was when we started GCSEs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe.
Well, we were in the same English class, weren't we?
Were we? What since what from year 9 onwards?
I think so.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. Probably. Actually, that actually sounds familiar now. You remember more things than me. I was too busy being cool.
I had to do science.
So, anyway, so what did you think?
Yeah, it was really good. It was fun.
It was. Do you know what?
I love the whole like. It's so different to the other films.
Yeah.
In the fact like this guy can actually do magic.
Yeah.
As us humans believe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they said, magic is just science that we don't understand yet. Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth's character was really fun, especially when he came to Earth and he.
Oh God! Like, listen, I love the bit when he smashes the coffee cup. When he's like another, he smashes it, and when he comes up, I need a horse. It's brilliant. It's
we don't have horses. We've got cats and dogs. Whichever one is large enough to ride upon.
But that's what I mean. It's nuts that I even watching when they're like fucking going across the Rainbow Bridge on their horses. I was like on the way to go to Jotunheim. I was looking at going
like that empire that's built behind them. Surely they must have a flying car or something.
Right? And I'm just like, how are they still using horses? So it's nuts. And even then, I think I remember seeing elk was the thing that was like ridden on in a lot of the lore to do with Norse.
Maybe.
I thought unless maybe, but or elk or moose, or maybe I'm anyway. But yeah, no, I just it's mad. But Thor, listen, Chris Hemsworth is great as it. He is great as it, and I think that I think they haven't at this point because basically it's a little bit of space and then we're going back to Earth, a little bit of space and then Earth, and then mainly Earth. So that's what they haven't really sort of tried to sort of incorporate the entirety of having actual space characters.
Well, another thing I was thinking about was, like, again, the big battle, him against the Defender of Asgard. I thought it was a little bit anticlimactic.
Well, yeah.
But then I was thinking about it and I was thinking, wait, these films aren't about the big battles yet. I know in the later Marvel films there's massive battles.
Yeah.
I was thinking, these films aren't about the battles yet, it's about the characters.
Yeah, it's the origin of what makes the character. Yeah, what makes it. Because you see, Iron Man, it is him becoming Iron Man. It's him becoming Thor. It's the Hulk becoming the Hulk, and like so it's like. So it isn't about trying to sort of establish them being like having these massive things. It is about them going like, this is how they've become who they are, which will then lead on to other things. Yeah. So it does change things. What I don't necessarily like in certain aspects of Marvel and film in general and TV, but mainly film, is that I personally don't like Thor and Jane's relationship in the films. Okay. And I feel like it's shoehorned a lot. I think it is just sort of like there was nothing there, and then suddenly it's like, like, you know, it was based on nothing apart from the fact that he's attractive and he knows some stuff.
He's a god, Jake.
Yeah, but she doesn't. I know, but she's like sort of just like, and I'm just like, like, it's not really sort of based upon anything. Whereas like you sort of get Pepper and Tony, and I guess you sort of get what's her face? You get Hulk and
Oh, yeah.
I get her. Them two because they have a past to it. Whereas this one is like it's brand new and it's like gonna be here for a couple of days, and you know, it's just I'm not. I don't know. I think that I like it when they put effort into a relationship working, and then. But I'd rather they don't make like a relationship out of it at all if they're just going to be sort of like there you go.
He was only on Earth for like 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 3.
And she's just there like, oh, you better, and then just gives him like the most like face pushed kiss of all time. But
I know it was almost like when she's leant in for the kiss, and then he's grabbed her hand and kissed it. It's like. Oh.
I think I would have. I thought that would have been a bit.
That would have been like a massive like sidestep. Like,
yeah.
Like you know more than most. You know when you go to kiss a girl in the club and she just. Dodges.
Yeah. All right. What do you mean I know more than most? What do you mean I know more than most?
I know.
But no, I kind of get it, but I also think it's like it would have been like more of a blue balled moment for her to be so. I would have preferred that if he was sort of like, and she was like, oh my god, like that. But instead, it was just, I don't know. But I just let's just get this on my shit.
Thor will return in the Avengers.
They didn't do that in the last one, I think.
So the next film's the Avengers.
No,
it's Iron Man. Yes, they need to introduce Iron Man.
Iron Man's already been introduced.
Captain America.
Who's that, Josh?
So you're the man behind all this?
Fury.
So safe the subtitles.
It's quite a labyrinth.
Oh, Loki's there.
I guess that's worth a look.
Oh, shit!
The clip of him going up to Hulk. I am a god.
Oh right, okay.
Hulk just grabs him by the legs and just.
Okay, so you have seen
about.
that, yeah. That's a huge meme. That was great. But like this stuff that comes later, I'm not gonna like say certain things, but yeah, Loki is just okay. So Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth were both in the running for Thor, and they did screen testing with both of them. So there's actual footage on YouTube of Tom Hiddleston with the wig and the hammer and everything testing out. So they were just testing it. So they were both going for it, and then obviously Chris Hemsworth got it. But so they were like, do you want to be Loki? Was that right? Well, of course, it's a big break. It's a Marvel film, but like, because at this point they didn't think how big it's going to be. They didn't think fucking 10 years down the line how big it was going to be, of course. But
have you seen Tom Hiddleston doing Robert De Niro?
Oh yeah, have you seen him do everyone?
No.
He's so good at fucking impressions. He does a very good Owen Wilson as well. It's a bit when he's.
Oh, I've seen that one.
He's doing yes. Yeah. Oh, he's so fucking good at impressions. I think yeah. That's someone else comes up later on. That's quite good impressions as well, but I won't ruin that just yet. But yeah, so they're both in for it. So, but like imagining it now, seeing the footage.
Oh, I know who it is.
Who?
Is it Doctor Strange? Is it Benedict?
Yeah. Well then, see know that. But yeah, he's very good at impressions as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing them in like their different outfits just freaks me out. It's just weird seeing, like, you know, Tom Hiddleston as Thor. Was like, oh, that could never have been. When I know how much he basically defined Loki as a character, and that's why he's adored. Like, but yeah. So, but we'll get to the what time is it? Oh, we got enough time. So we'll get to the so Thor. So you like Thor?
Yeah, I think my favourite bit.
You can take those headphones off now, Josh.
So my favourite bit is when, like, it just shows how like out of touch with Earth Thor is.
Oh, what with?
So there's two bits. So he was like, "Oh my God, is he alright? He's unharmed. What happened? We drank. We fought. He made his ancestors proud."
That is a great line.
And then towards the end, "Son of cool, we are after the same thing."
So I forgot about that line. Actually, probably got to me. That was brilliant. That was actually fantastic. That line. Yeah. No. Yeah. He's so it's just like it is a big fish thrown into a little pond. Really.
Yeah.
When you think about it. So it is good to see him trying to acclimate himself into something that he's not used to at all. Because, like you said, when they have visited in the past to those things, they treated him as gods.
Yeah.
So now he's gone there and he's pretty much just a big muscle man with no real powers. Like you saw when he was in the hospital trying to people were trying to get him down, and he realistically, if he had his powers, he's throwing them into another continent. But obviously, he's still a strong fucking guy. So, but yeah. But he does play it very well. It is, like I said, they haven't. I feel like I know they haven't really sort of found the sort of space characters yet. Like at this point, it's like, oh, it's different. It's fish out of water. Yeah. But they kept on trying to keep thinking, let's keep a fish out of water. But then they actually do much better later on. But yeah, to do with him and like we spoke about during the credits, Jane. It's like obviously you seem to be rooting for everyone to just be getting together in this.
Like if it's going a certain way, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise, I think Jane's character is a pivotal character in it. So I'm not gonna take that. I don't know. I just feel like it was just to be like, he's a fucking hunk. So let's put a really equally opposite hot person to him.
There was no I didn't feel like there was chemistry like Pepper and Tony.
Oh yeah.
It was just
great,
sexual tension.
Oh yeah, but of course you put
mainly on her side.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Thor seemed a little unbothered about it.
Yeah, I think it took him a while to possibly realise, and then he was like, "Oh, well, maybe this. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on this." But yeah, no. Yeah, and I thought like her characters, her team of Dr. Selvig and Darcy. I love Darcy, but like I think and Eric, they're great. I think they work well together, and when they get utilised well, they're utilised very well. But again, they were just sort of there to prop up what was what was there for Jane, and then interactions with Eric. Because even he said it was like, I know these stories. I completely forgot he's Swedish, so he is in Scandinavia, so he grew up with these sort of Norse stories more than anyone. So I completely forgot about that line. But yeah, what did you think of Loki then?
Oh, it was a roller coaster.
Yeah,
honestly,
it always fucking is.
So at some points I was rooting for him. Like I thought he was misunderstood. And when Thor's friends originally made their conclusion that Loki let the frost giants in, to steal the treasure chest, magical treasure chest.
Oh god, what's that called now? Sorry, it's go on. Yeah, we've literally just watched it. Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's unfair.
Yeah, to be like sort of like trying to go suddenly. He doesn't necessarily agree with us straight away. He must be the enemy from within.
Yeah, and even though I thought he's a little bit dodgy, I thought, okay, maybe he will be dodgy because they're shunning him.
Yeah.
And then later on, when he's talking to the frost giant guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to ruin Thor's day, so I'll let you in."
Yeah, I was worried because like I knew, and I thought you would have done that, and you know that yourself. You said at the start, I know Loki's in, and I know that he's kind of this, maybe this and that. I was like, all right, cool. But when I said the God of Mischief thing, and you were like, well, thanks for ruining it, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's not gonna believe anything from the start. Like he's just gonna be like, yeah, he's bad. So, but it didn't seem like you did, because I was like, because you see at points where like sort of like, yeah, like you said, you just. But that's what was so good about what is so good about Loki, is that you don't know if he's good, what if he's doing is good or bad, but more than likely whatever he's doing, it's not whether it's for you, he's doing it for himself. It's always so that like that sort of thing. But yeah, no, it's a very complex character. But yeah,
there doesn't seem to be that many characters in these films.
Yeah, so like they have their core, but it's like that. So they have their core, and then they'll have the like sort of background characters.
Yeah, it's like Thor's friends that just laughed every time he.
Oh, listen! I have a lot of things I want to say about the Warriors 3. There's a lot of things I want to say, and I'm not going to, because it's just.
Well, there's 4 of them.
Well, the Lady Sif and the Warriors 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're known as the Warriors 3, the lads, and then Lady Sif. I like Lady Sif's character. It's just the Warriors 3. It's It's just like, oh, what is this fucking pantomime? Get the fuck out!
It felt very like Robin Hood.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like, and they could.
when the Shield agents like, yeah, we got Xena, Jackie Chan, and Robin Hood.
It's like it is. It was. They could have made them a little bit less. Maybe they wanted to make them what they thought was authentic. I don't know, but they could have made them a little bit more badass, like Thor. But instead, they just made one of them, well, all of them pretty much, apart from the Asian dude and Lady Sif, the other two, they just made it seem like a joke. One of them's just sort of like, you yellow-bellied skin, and then the other one's fucking constantly eating and just sort of, it's like, I don't know. I have a lot to say about them, and in this one, I don't like them, and I think it just gets, for me, it's like, next time I see them, I'm still just, you wanks, like, but Lady Sif is pretty awesome. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, they for me were a bit of a joke. But it is. I would like, yeah, if they just changed them one way to leave more back, I would have been more sort of like, oh, I'm actually quite like sort of interested. These guys are pretty sort of like loyal and hard and sort of like know what they're doing. Instead, I'm just sort of like laughing at them when I don't want to be laughing at them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so because that's me, I don't want to be cracking up at them when they're in battles and fight scenes. Like to be when I'm supposed to be like sort of like, oh shit, dodge, oh god, I'm actually worried that you could get hurt. I'm there laughing, and if they laugh, I'm like, it's your fault for laughing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's me personally. But
well, I think they're there because they're integral to the storyline.
Yeah.
Of this film, anyway.
Yeah.
None of them seem to have much of a backstory.
No.
I'm pretty sure, like, the Queen definitely wanted Lady Sif to be daughter-in-law.
Well, yeah, I think she.
Like, imagine her son yearning for a mortal.
Yeah. Well, well, to be fair, I don't know if it's no. I'll keep that. I'll keep something in there. But
didn't expect Anthony Hopkins to last.
Well, freaking firstly, Anthony Hopkins as well. What a get for Marvel. Yeah. As like, I mean, to be fair, there's no one else you could really get like of that caliber to be Odin, like that. For me, just if you now that I've seen it, but like
now that you've
seen it, but even then, I'm just sort of like of that age, of that sort of gravitas, of that sort of magnificent beard he has. It has to be Anthony Hopkins.
It's not real, is it?
I'm pretty certain it is real. Because I'm pretty certain he has. Cause I have seen him grow in something before.
But they can just give someone a fake beard.
True, they might have added something to it.
I'm sure Dumbledore.
Dumbledore? Who's Dumbledore? Yeah,
Dumbledore, come here. I'm sure Dumbledore's beard wasn't real. Or Gandalf's. Ian McKellen could have rocked it.
No.
You're saying that because you're invested in Anthony Hopkins.
I just, well, maybe I don't know, but I just think that. So even I just think that it was just perfect casting.
Was Jeremy Renner anyone at the time? Like, had he been
I think he'd been in Hurt Locker by this point. Was it Hurt Locker he was in?
Hurt Locker, yeah. Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah.
I feel like that was 2011. No, it would have been earlier.
Yeah, guess I mean
because it came out the same year as Avatar,
and that came out in 2008, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty certain he wasn't. Yeah, he is. Yeah. 2008. Yeah. So
Hurt Locker was quite a big film. So it won.
Yeah, they won the Oscar over James Cameron because I remember they were both going up against each other.
Yeah. Husband and wife.
Yeah. So
like. I wonder if Jeremy Renner like was really invested in this because he's barely got a role.
Oh, what in this? Yeah.
He's on screen for like a minute.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually do anything. He's just holding.
Yeah. So I think they decided to. They must have decided that they needed someone in there to play Hawkeye in the eventual Avengers film, but then they were like, "Shite, where are we actually going to like sort of introduce him?" And it must have been like, oh, let's just get someone because it did not impact the story at all. Him being there, it was just to show him. So they must have just been like, get him in there, add this in, show him with the bow and with his bow and arrow, and then just be like, all right, cool, that's it. He has him all. So it must have just been like that. Let's get him in because we want him to eventually be in the Avengers film. So because
Yeah, but he jumped on board with that.
Oh yeah, 1000. Because he must be told. Well,
there's going to be some massive superhero movie.
Yeah, and you're going to be there alongside all these characters.
And if if it goes down well, maybe you might get your own movie. We'll see. Does he have his own movie? Has he got a TV show?
He's got a TV show. Yeah. So, but yeah. So yeah. But he again, you got to see him. You got a little bit, but you got nothing. You basically just got the character. You didn't see him do anything with the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
So it's just like anyone again when I first watched it. Again, me being nothing, I was like, who's this guy?
Insignificant.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
But for me now, because I know a little bit, I know who Hawkeye is. I know he's in.
Yeah, and Jeremy Renner plays him. So as soon as you saw Jeremy Renner, you saw him grab the bow and run, and you're like, "Oh, is that Jeremy Renner's character?" That's what you said. Yeah.
And I was just like, "That's a teaser."
Yeah. Like it could have been good. Yeah. Either way, like if you're a fan of the comics back then, you would have been known straight away. And now
who carries a bow and arrow?
Yeah, exactly. Whereas like me, I think I was just sort of like, "Fucking who's this guy? Is he like Robin Hood or something?" And then eventually, I remembered I already had bloody Robin Hood in it.
I mean, out of the Avengers we've been introduced to so far. So you got Tony.
Yeah. So you have Iron Man. You have Hulk. You have Thor, Black Widow, and
Jeremy Renner.
Hawkeye. Yeah.
I was gonna say he's definitely got like the shittest attributes, but then I'm trying to think.
Do you know what?
Black Widow.
Do you know what? Well, here's the thing: is that's like I said, that's one I cut myself off during the other one, where I was sort of like, there's people like him that have like I was on about her. Like you think of people like her who hasn't got any powers, you think, oh god, if it comes up against it, they're gonna get battered because you have basically all these other characters. But when you see them, they kind of hold their own. But when things come that's what I mean is that I see stuff like on like the TV shows and I see things in the comics, and when I'm in TV shows I mean animated stuff as well, and I see something some comics that I come across and I'm just like, well, these people are fucking badass. Like no wonder they're going up against like these sort of people, and I feel like that sometimes they show that and then they show it. So I get what you mean is in like he has the comic, but he hasn't just I won't remember. So I won't go into it, but I get what you mean.
Well, kids, they make like 20-minute or half an hour cartoons out of these comics like every week.
Yeah. If you go onto Disney Plus, you can find like the old ones, and they remake it. They're bringing one out soon.
I only remember the old ones. I don't remember the new ones.
Yeah, but I mean on Disney Plus they have the old ones.
Yeah.
Now, and they're bringing out a new one to carry on from X-Men from 1994.
Yeah, so is X-Men Marvel?
It is now owned by Marvel, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was owned by
Sony.
Fox. It was owned by Fox, so now they are now own Fox. Sony is the one that owns Spider-Man stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's... So we got distracted there, but we spoke about Thor, Jane, Warriors 3, Lady Sif, Odin, Eric, Darcy, Hawkeye, Coulson. He's just there, isn't he? Coulson.
He played more of a significant role in this one.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
In the previous one.
So he's just part of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's just basically when Fury's in there, he's his eyes and ears.
Yeah,
he's the next guy, pretty much. That's his name. So that's what I mean. So if they it kind of feels like when they're like, we already paid Sam Jackson a lot. Let's just get Coulson in for that next one, and he'll just be hearing it. So, but yeah, no, he did play more of a role in this one, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like I think he's a great character, and I just like him as an actor. When I see him pop up and things, I'm like, oh, it's Coulson. But yeah, but otherwise, overall, you enjoy this one?
Yeah, it was good. There wasn't that many fight scenes apart from the big fight scene was at, I suppose, like 20 minutes into it, half an hour into it.
Oh, when they were at Jotunheim, yeah.
They'd gone to Jotunheim.
And then you didn't really get anything until it was against the Sentry bot, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then that ended, and then it was just the wee fight between Loki and Thor. So yeah, I get what you mean. But, so it's more, but it is, like we said.
Thor lost in New Mexico and just sort of adapting to Earth.
Yeah,
that was quite.
That's funny.
good.
It's enjoyable. Like if that was anything but Marvel, you could do something like that, and you could do like a mockumentary about it, and like that's what I mean. So like it could have been like a quality thing by itself. So, but it's done like an Marvel thing. So it was enjoyable him trying to acclimate and stuff like that. But I mean, I think it is like losing certain things just yet. But I think post Phase 1 or end of Phase 1 going onwards, like there's bits of it you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
like it gets
more action.
Yeah, a bit more action, a bit more sort of things where it's not just it's sort of thing like, when it's cool. Like it just sort of is pretty cool, some of the stuff that they do.
Like Hulk had good action.
Yeah, Hulk did. Yeah, when he was picking up fucking tanks and just using it as like cars as fucking like not shields, but like as gloves to smack around. Yeah. But yeah, no, it and I think Iron Man had bits and pieces, but yeah, it's something. Well, at the end, when we go and move on to the next one, which I can get, you guessed already which one it is. In the next film,
Captain America.
Yeah. So when we move on to that one and we watch that one, then we could sort of like talk about which ones you think ranked the best from worst to high. Before then, we move on to the next one.
It's like saying which one of your children's your favourite.
Which one's your favourite child?
No, I'm gonna think from your mum and dad's perspective.
Oh no, you know what? We're gonna. I'm not gonna do that. But
I'd say it's definitely Eddie.
Yeah. Let's not break my heart because I know where I am. All right, well, I think we'll fucking call it there. What do you think? I think we spoke about most things. Well, this was fun.
We should do it again sometime.
We should do. We shook hands. I actually just realised they can't see. That was pretty. Anyway, all right, okay, cool, guys. Thank you for watching this. If you through here at the end, you stuck through a lot of crap, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this, like the video. If you like the channel, have a look around. Please subscribe. There's other videos to do with me, to do with him, to do with my little brother, and probably by the time that I end up doing all this stuff, there could be other people involved. But yeah, so there's that, and I guess we'll see you next time.